It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. A dabberly day in this trendy. Would you get high? Could you get high? Well, I've always wanted to have some friends who get high just like you. I've always wanted to have some trendies who could get high with me too. So let's all go out and make this a beautiful day. Don't forget that my name is Trendy Nay. Would you be high? Could you be high? Won't you be my trendies? Won't you be? Please won't you be? Please won't you be my trendies? Hello, trendies! Trendy Nay reporting in. Who could tell me what my last upload was on Instagram? What was my last upload on the IG? Who could tell me? Are you following me? Are you supporting? I certainly hope you are. I want to talk to you about stuff, but you got to tell me what I just posted on my Instagram first. Bubble Carol, Bubbles first. Hey, Bubbles, Steve, Randall, Bob, Karsten, Kathy, and Zinna. Hello to all of you this morning, this evening, this afternoon, wherever you might find yourselves in the world. Look what I have. I've got my new yellow timer, yellow sand. Not as bright as I was hoping for. It's fine. My 1 minute timer has arrived for my dabs. That'll make it interesting. I was thinking about starting off with a bong hit anyway. So who can tell me what my latest... Nope. Nice try, Steven. Nope. Treason for the drug war or virus. Choose your own adventure. The parallels part soon. Or virus. Treason. Oh, reason? Virus. Choose your own adventure. Pine sprouting. Oh, Jake Worthley gets it. Zinnerly gets it. Second. What's your IG? Trendy as Dabbers, Tommy. Shame on you for not knowing that. I am Trendy as Dabbers on Instagram, of course. Check out Trendy as Dabbers on Instagram, and you will find my one. Now, listen. Yes, you are right. It's the tree sprouting, but I want you to go back and look at all the photographs I just posted. Okay? Because there's some cool shit. And if you see something you think is cool on my Instagram that I just put up, I want you to tell me what you think is cool. What did I just put up besides the trees? And the trees are cool, and we've already got that. But other things, I want to know. You guys see my other posts on there? Let me know. I put some cool shit on there for you guys, and you're going to enjoy the photos. I promise you. They're cool. I took some really cool photographs today. Yes, Nick. Yeah, we already discovered that. It is the Ponderosa Pine. Yes, we already discovered that. We already discussed that. We're talking about my other photos now. My other photos. Who can see my other photos? Anyone? 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 Tell me. Tell me all about it. Let's get high. We're gonna smoke lots today. We've got a lot to discuss. The Wu-Tang drinking Corona on a beach virus has reached Europe. So it's in France, and now we've got a second case reported in Chicago already. So imagine this. Imagine this. That person was on an airplane with recirculated air with 250 or so other passengers, give or take. Imagine that. Imagine knowing that you were on that plane coming from Wuhan, China into the United States, and that somebody on that plane had that disease. Would you be just about freaking out right now? Yes, mushroom in the pine tree picture was cool. Yes, poop, internet service. Yes, Nick Brown, Zinna, mushrooms. Yes, the veggies that are sprouting up. Yes, Kathy. Yes, they're cool. Ricky Skater Dude. Yes, Ricky. Hello, Ricky. How is things? Things are good. Roger, Advil. Yes. Yes, Advil's not so much of a cool photograph, but the mushrooms, the morning mushroom hike. Do you guys like the morning mushroom hike? What? Isn't that awesome? Look at the photographs I'm getting here in the morning. And so I put the dye. Now I got his leash and collar. It came. He's so cute. Oh, let me take a picture of him. He's so freaking cute with this collar. I mean, the collar, it's just so sporty looking on him. Here, let me get a good picture of him. How awesome does that collar look on him? Black and red. Isn't that cute? So it looks so fucking cute on the dog that as soon as I put it on him, I was like, oh my God, look how cute you are. And I picked him up and I brought him in the bathroom and I was like, look in the mirror. I was holding him in the mirror. I was like, look how cute you are. Look how cute you look with your new collar. And I was playing with his collar and spinning it around and letting him see it. He had no idea what the fuck I was doing. But it felt good. It felt good. It felt good. Thank you. Thank you very much. It felt good. Things like that feel good. And I don't give a fuck. Yes, I do shit like that. Fuck you. That's how I act when you're not around. All right, Trina. Hello, Devin. Yes, mushrooms. I do. Those are pretty neat photos. Right? The close-up pictures of mushrooms are cool as fuck, right? A flu virus in China, says Ricky. Richie Rachel. How you doing? I'm doing good, Richie Rachel. Karsten says, nice filter. Yeah, some of those pictures are filtered with the Instagram filter. Some are not. Some pictures are not. That second Instagram filter is nice. It really does make the colors pop on certain pictures. But you might be surprised, Karsten, that maybe a picture you're looking at might not have a filter on it. I don't always filter. I'd say I use that maybe 50% of the time on my photographs, maybe 40% of the time. Black and red, he's so cute. And he just loves, I put him on his collar, we walked around the yard, kept him here so he didn't run away. You guys, it is so much pressure off of my skull to not have to worry that that dog is taken off. And you know, I need to walk him, I gotta put him on the leash, I gotta take him outside, put my shoes on. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But you know, until I get a fenced yard, that's the way it's gonna be. And the neighbors have an infant. Right? She's got to be 2 years old, maybe. They let her sit outside. They've got a sandbox, and she sits there and she takes the sand and she digs it and she puts it over here and she makes little sandcastles. And Rogan comes running over, all excited, just fucking stomps her, man. And she's like, I'm like, Rogan, what did you do? And she's like, and the tears are rolling down her face. And she's taking the sand and she's building her sandcastle. And she doesn't like the dog, but it doesn't stop her from building her little sandcastle, man. She's gonna fucking build that fucking sandcastle. It doesn't matter whether there's a pit bull in my face or not. I'm gonna keep building my sandcastle. And that's how she was doing. It's so fucking funny. With tears. The tears were streaming out her eyes. Like, did he scratch you? And her mom was like, no, she's just scared of the dog. She's a little scared of the dog. He goes around her, you know, he stomps around her. He knows to be careful. He had that little puppy here, you know, the little dog, Dolce, for so long. He knows how to be gentle, but he's like me. He's not going to hurt you, but he might scare you a little bit with all of his noise that he makes. You're just like your daddy, aren't you, buddy? You're boisterous. Rerouting past to Chicago, it was only a matter of time. Wow! To Chicago or out of Chicago? Makes scarves for dogs. My oldest dog, he knows he's cute. Yeah, so muddy here. I took my dog to the dog park today. They have had a good bath, but they had a great time getting muddy. Billy Samper. Kathy, Rogan loves people. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I am like that. I'm not going to hurt you. I might scare you a little bit, but I'm not going to hurt you. All right. No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Are we going to do retros and start at the top of the hour, 2 o'clock, and just catch up? I don't know. Let's do it. 2 o'clock. Late, 43 minutes. Cheers, everybody. So how about that fucking Wu-Tang Corona sipping Corona on the beach fucking virus, bro? What do you guys have to say about that? I know what you're thinking. What do you have to say about it, Nay? Well, I'm going to tell you what I have to say about it. I'm about to tell you exactly how I think about it. What I think about it. This is what I think. This is what I think about it. I told you so. Hey, Detroit. Detroit, you're in Chicago, aren't you? Or you're near there in Detroit? Isn't Detroit and Chicago close together for some reason? Why do I think Detroit and Chicago are like right next to each other? Okay, Google. How far is Detroit from Chicago?
Chicago is 281 miles away from Detroit by car.
Dude, you guys are fucking right on top of each other. That's a goddamn country mile out here. 280 miles. Those are big fucking cities, man. 8-hour drive. Yeah, that's further than I thought. Yeah, 8 hours, is it that far? That's pretty far, actually. 250 miles, I guess, is kind of far. I don't know how far LA is from NorCal, but I thought it was further than that, man. Okay, Google. How far is San Francisco from Los Angeles, California?
It's 382 miles.
Yeah, and yeah, it's pretty far. You guys are way closer than I am to LA. You guys are way fucking closer. Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit. 4-hour drive. 8 for me. I like 1 hour. I live like 1 hour north of Chicago. Are you guys concerned at all that there's been 2 cases already in your town, in your city, or near you? Because I'm telling you what, I live on a fucking mountaintop in Northern California, and when I heard what was going on in China, I got a little nervous. And now it's here in my country. So I'm a little bit more nervous. But how about you guys that live in Chicago? Are you guys nervous? Are you guys worried about this shit? Man, I hope they get a fucking handle on this shit and they do it quick. And I hope they come up with a goddamn vaccine. You know? And I wonder how it is people are dying from it. What is it that causes the death? Okay, Google. Wuhan coronavirus causes of death.
These came back from a search.
Wuhan. One day ago, they said it was saliva, coughing, and they say coughing like you don't think about that. It's a fucking airborne virus, man. If you cough and someone else gets it in the air from your cough, that's an airborne virus. This is fucking horrible, man. This is horrible. It's not man-made, Jake. It's not man-made. You know, no one has an advantage of wiping out the entire planet with a virus, bro. That's not good. That's not a good thing. You know, if all humanity gets wiped out and there's just a few people left, everyone else dies too. And they just die in a few days. Because there's no more planes flying, there's no more cars producing pollution, right? There's no more coal-fired plants. Right? So what good is it if you kill everybody on the planet? It's not fucking man-made, dude. Or if it is a man-made virus, I'll give you that. It's possible that it's man-made, but it's not being spread intentionally. I will never give it that. This one is a bad one, guys. I mean, I've watched shit like this for years. I keep my eye on it because it concerns me. And I'm telling you, I watched that fucking Ebola shit. I've watched other things, you know, go around the world, pandemics and whatnot. And I'm telling you, this thing is fucking fast. It's faster than anything I've seen. And I'm watching. I keep my eyes on it. You know, I wasn't expecting there to already be cases in America, and I wasn't expecting to be cases in France. I wasn't expecting there to be 2 cases in fucking Chicago, let alone 1. It's like every day is a shock. You know? Oh, Bob! Did they get the guy? Hey, so the dude did get arrested last night. They found drugs in his car and found 2 knives and a gun. They're looking for an individual for a month. Hey, are you glad you took my advice, bro? Let me tell you something. I'm glad you took my advice, bro. Fuck that motherfucker with the knife and the gun and the drugs sitting outside your house all fucking day. Fuck that shit. Staring at your fucking house. Does it have a patent? Power in America? No, Charles, I don't. Well, it sounds interesting. Here, let's see. This article says what caused it. Okay. To start on Thursday, enough to declare the current outbreak a global. Hey, it's not a. The WHO decided on Thursday not to declare the current Wuhan coronavirus outbreak a global health emergency. Make no mistake, this is an emergency in China, but it has not become a global health emergency. You know, this is the fucking problem right here. This is the problem. Okay? These are the people that we put in power to control us and to rule us. And I'm fucking telling you, when you have something like this break out anywhere in the world, you treat it like it's broken out everywhere. It's just like a fire. You send everyone and you put that shit out now. You don't fucking say, oh, we're not that concerned about it. Yeah, it hasn't gotten everywhere. That was yesterday, bitch. Now it's in fucking France. Now it's in the United States. 3 cases that we know of. What about the asshole who's pushing a shopping cart around fucking Walmart right now, sneezing that shit all over unsuspecting Americans, huh? What about that guy? You fucking idiots! We're fucking morons, I swear to fuck! God, fuck! I love you, puppy. General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said, number 1, never elect somebody to be your ruler whose name you can't even fucking pronounce. Okay? Well, you know what? I want you guys to see this guy's name. I can't show it to you. Look at this fucker's name. Look at this name. Look at this name. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Get the fuck out of here with your stupid fucking name, motherfucker! Fucking idiot. Oh, we're not gonna say it's an emergency, because it's just spreading all over China. It's not worldwide yet. You fucking dicks! You could have stopped that shit from coming into the United States. You could have stopped that shit from coming into France. But no, we're not gonna call it an emergency. This shit has spread all over the fucking world in one fucking day. One day. Chinese authorities have so far said that almost 600 people have become infected. Yeah, this was yesterday. Today it's up to 800. 200 people overnight. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, Chinese authorities, in fact, 17 people have died from the newly identified disease since it was first identified on December 31st. Happy New Year, motherfucker. The outbreak started in the city of Wuhan and has so far spread to 7 other countries, including South Korea, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, and the United States. Now they left off France. So now we're at 8 countries. All right? And that's Europe. And that's America. And these are different continents now that we're talking about. We have already spread this thing all over the fucking world. What I want to know is, who the fuck let the people on the goddamn plane in China to fly out of the goddamn country? And why didn't they shut that shit down? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Get on your fucking plane. Have a nice flight. London suggests, Donald Trump is worried about stopping Muslims. And now we have this, which has nothing to do with that. You were looking the wrong place, man. You were looking in the wrong direction. Oh, let's all look at the Muslims. Let's all look at the Muslims. Yeah, and we got coronavirus coming in up the fucking backside while we're looking over here. Abracadabra. Poof, it's magic. It's a big fucking magic trick. China's case numbers are conservative, issuing a report on Wednesday stating that 4,000 people could currently be infected. Yeah, because, China is always so honest about everything. And they're so careful, what with their lead poisoning and their fucking, slaughtering of fucking extinct animals that are now extinct. Fucking douchebags. Coronaviruses are a family of viruses that cause infections in the respiratory system. There are 7 known coronaviruses, including the newly identified 2019 nCoV SARS severe acute respiratory syndrome. That was the coronavirus behind a deadly outbreak from 2002 to 2003, which infected only 8,098 people and only killed 774. Keep that in mind. That one, SARS, went for a year. And it only infected 8,000 people. China says that in a day or two, 4,000 people are already infected. Do the math on that, guys. Do the math. I don't like sports at all, Ronnie. Why don't you get off, Ronnie, why don't you get off my live stream and go watch some fucking sports, okay? We're talking about a fucking virus going around the goddamn planet, and you're talking about. In fact, you know what? Let me just fucking block you from my live stream. Fucking prick. The Wuhan coronavirus is different from these diseases, however, and it has never been seen in people before. Okay, there was also another outbreak. MERS, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, first identified in 2012, is another recent and ongoing coronavirus outbreak, which, with cases reported as recently as this week. Of the 2,494 cases and 858 deaths associated with MERS, most occurred in the Arabian Peninsula. The Wuhan coronavirus is different from these diseases, however, and it has never been seen in people before. The short answer is, how deadly is the disease? The short answer is we don't know. If you look at the number of people reported to be infected, approximately 600, though this number is sure to rise, and compared to the number of deaths, 17, you could calculate a number called the case fatality rate, which describes how deadly a disease is. Right now, the case fatality rate is a little under 3%. That means that 3% of people who become infected with the new coronavirus die. Dude, I don't like those fucking odds, dude. 3 out of 100? Dude, imagine thousands and thousands of people get that and 3 out of 100 are going to die. And that's just now. I mean, that's going to get worse. That means that 3% of the people who become infected with the new coronavirus die, but this number is also meaningless right now since we don't really know yet how many people are infected and how many deaths will occur in the coming weeks. One thing we do know, like many other illnesses, 2019 nCoV patients are more likely to die if they are old or suffer from other diseases. How did the outbreak start? The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, says that initial cases of 2019 nCoV, that's what they're calling it, the 2019 nCoV, are linked to the Huanan seafood market in Wuhan. A single fucking seafood market. The outbreak likely started from a spillover incident when the virus was passed from animal to human. These spillovers happen through close human to animal contact, especially in markets where live and dead animals are sold for food. I love it. Vegans must fucking love this shit. I love it. I hope that a virus that wipes out all of mankind comes from us slaughtering animals all the time. I really do. I hope that's the way it goes. And this could be the one. You know, because we deserve it. We could have been eating fucking fruits and vegetables. We could have stopped the whole meat thing a long time ago. And look at, we got McDonald's, fucking Burger Kings, and fucking Wendy's, and fucking goddamn Whataburgers on every fucking corner of every goddamn city in America. You know, it's like something like this was bound to happen. All we needed was a little bit of warmth. Just a little bit of cozy down here, and woo, look what's going on. Okay, here it goes. Okay, wait. Ebola likely spilled over to humans from bats and non-human primates. MERS spilled. It's weird they say spilled over. What a weird term. You mean transmitted? Transmitted the disease. What's spilled over? So stupid. MERS, I'm going to just say transmitted every time they say spilled over. MERS transmitted over to humans from camels. Hey, Billy-hoo! Billy-hoo! There you go, Billy. SARS spilled over from palm civets. I don't know what a palm civet is. Those are small mammals considered a delicacy in China. Oh, yeah! Eat those animals, motherfuckers! Eat those animals! You fucking animal-eating human motherfucking rat rodent bitches. Oh, yeah, eat those fucking small mammals considered a delicacy in China. That's great. The Wuhan market was shut down on January 1st to limit this. Can you believe this? It started the day before. They shut the market down the next day, and that shit still spread all over the goddamn world. They couldn't fucking stop it. You know, it's so important. They talk about every single person having internet, being connected so they know what's going on. That's something like that could have been really instrumental in slowing something like this down. To inform everybody and let them all know, ding, hey, there's a virus going around. Don't get on a plane and go to another country. But more cases have since been identified, meaning the virus can also be spread person to person. So why have I been hearing about snakes? In an academic article published on Wednesday, Chinese researchers reported genetic similarities between 2019 nCoV and a coronavirus found in snakes. Notably, this article is a preprint and hasn't yet been peer-reviewed or vetted in any way. What's more, other scientists are skeptical on whether a virus can jump between cold-blooded and warm-blooded hosts. So the snake theory is just a theory. You're welcome, Kepper. And thank you for not asking me about sports while I'm trying to save fucking humanity's lives right now. All of humanity. Hey, Matthew Shaddy. What's up, Shaddy? I'm literally here trying to save all of humanity, and somebody asked me what my favorite fucking football team was. I'm just like, I'm almost as blown away by that as I am by this coronavirus spreading all over. But I kind of knew this was going to happen. But I didn't expect that somebody's going to come and ask me such a stupid question when we're talking about something that affects all of us that is so fucking important. That was more shocking to me. What happened there? I don't know. I don't get it. That was shocking. You know, we did top of the hour, right? And then I just kind of stopped because this is really important. I turn my brightness down there, and we're just going to set that over here. There would be some time lag between knowing that a virus existed and then acting upon it. Lousy days. Charles Fisk. It's the animals fighting back against being eaten. China, right, Charles? That's what I say. That's fucking, they always say Mother Nature's a bitch. And she always bites back. And let me tell you, she bites back hard. And let me tell you something else, Donald Trump. Mother Nature's a counterpuncher. She's a counterpuncher, just like you. She's a counterpuncher. So whenever you fuck with Mother Nature and you keep drilling oil and you make it warmer, Donald Trump, and you frack, and you do all this shit and you make it warmer and make it warmer and make it warmer, yeah, Mother Nature's gonna counterpunch you back, bitch. She's counterpunching all of us. This is horrible. This virus probably wouldn't have happened if it wasn't a little bit warmer, but just a little bit of warmth, man. And things like this are just, you're like, but nay, we had SARS, we had MERS, you know, those happened. It wasn't warmer back then. Yes, but did they spread as quickly? No. And that's the fucking point. What's going on with this virus? Thank you. You're welcome, Susie. I think I got a box waiting to go out for you. I haven't been able to get down to the mailbox yet, just so you know. It's boxed up. It just hasn't gone out. I hope you weren't in a huge hurry to get that extra strength Trendy Pain one. How are you going so hard right now? I don't understand what you mean. I wish you changed your name, bro, to something normal. I tell you what, HDJDJEJJR, if you change your name to something normal that I can read and actually call you a name that's not subversive, I won't block you from my show, okay? How's that? I'll make a deal with you. All right? So next time you talk, let me know that you changed your name. Otherwise, next time you talk with that name, I might just block you. Just so you know. I might just block you for the name. It's a dumb name. I don't like it. I don't know what to call you. So make my life easy, okay, buddy? I'm making your life easy by telling you there's a virus that's killing people and it's spreading all around the world, okay? The least you can do is give me a fucking name I can call you. Am I asking too much? Let me know if I'm asking too much. Because I think you're a fucking troll bitch. You couldn't even come up with a regular fucking name. Anyhow, you know what I really want to do? I want to try out my new minute timer. We got it from Amazon, a minute timer. Here it is. I got a minute timer, and it looks fun. We're going to do a big dab for everyone. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You could just call him that. January 10th, 67, Nevada Crater. I have. Do you think the virus will be less prevalent in places that are freezing in temps? Yes. No, I think cold slows viruses down, bro. Definitely. They incubate in warmth. I mean, you could Google that. Okay, Google. What temperature do viruses thrive in? Okay, Google. What temperature do viruses thrive in?
Here's a summary from ScienceLine. The scientists wanted to compare the virus's abilities to spread at the human body's core temperature, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Inside the nose. So 91 to 95 degrees, man. They love it. So the warmer it gets, the more they're going to spread. What am I doing here? I'm going to use my minute timer. I need my torch so I can do this. His name is Jeff. They're already patting that shit. That's what I was thinking. You activated my Google. Okay, Google. Thank God I live in Maine. Okay, Google. Show me trendy as dabbers.
For that, you'll need to unlock your phone.
Okay, Google. Unlock my phone.
You can unlock your device with your voice, but you can use me on your lock screen. To do this, tap Device Settings below. Then, turn on Access with Voice Match and Lock Screen Personal Results.
All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Susie. We're going to use the timer. I'm excited. Yeah, I know. The first case was reported in Washington State, Zena. The very first one, I believe, in the United States was reported in Washington State. So that's a total of three cases that we know of. Now, that does not cover the people who got off that plane who have not been diagnosed yet. Okay, boom, timer is over, cap is on. Let's see if this timer works for us and gives us a nice flavorful dab after a minute. We're just going to let this drain here. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the dabs of our lives, of our live streams. The dabs of our live streams. I got Google Minis. They're taking to... Oh, Google, they're talking to? Nay. The 10-cent. Okay, Google. Show me trendy as dabbers.
These pictures should match.
Okay, Google. Show me trendy as dabbers.
These are the top results.
Oh, there it goes. Cheers. There's the 1 minute. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cheers, everybody. Nah. No. No. No, 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 no. A minute's too long. Cooled off too fast. God bless America. How many people and places got it? They got a girl in town, goes to school with my daughter 20 minutes away, and they got a girl in quarantine. Right now in the United States, there's 3 reported cases. 2 in Chicago, 1 in Washington State. I got my beard balm in today. I'm all excited about it. I'm going to have to do another dab because that one wasn't good. That one sucked. Okay, Google. No law regarding cannabis.
I found these results.
Doesn't even come up. Trendy as dabbers doesn't even pop up. Those 4 words. I can't believe it. Lots of cannabis stuff, but no trendy as dabber stuff. Okay, Google. Hashtag NLRC. No law regarding cannabis.
These are the top results.
Boom. Trendy as dabbers is the very first one. Mel Brown comes up. And then a bunch of stuff that's got nothing to do with trendy as dabbers. Huh. Crazy. Okay, Google. Show me trendy as dabbers on Twitter.
Here's what I found.
It's all trendy as ever stuff. That's good. Good. Am I triggering y'all's Google stuffs? It's funny. That's how I'll get you guys to find me on Twitter. I'll just make your fucking Googles take you there. Look at how much beard balm I have left, guys. I got that much left. And I got another one in today. I got it on a 30-day. Every 30 days I get one. I love that shit. Subscribe and save. So it costs me $1 less. You know? It's fucking great. I've noticed that my beard grows healthier when I use the beard balm every day. And if I don't, I stop using it for a little while, I get more broken hairs. It's true. It really is healthier. I don't know what they have in this stuff, man, but it's great for the beard. Just rub it, work it in there, work it into every strand, you know? And your beard will thank you, man. Those ends nice and straight. Okay. Okay, let's do a dab, but this time fuck that 1 minute shit, dude. It got way too cool on me. So definitely a minute is too long. But I'm glad I got the timer, and I got a minute timer for using around the kitchen for when I have to do stuff for a minute. No use for this whatsoever. You know what? Maybe I could figure out what 30 seconds is on that thing and draw a little line on it and try the 30 seconds instead, you know? Wait, I don't have a dab ready yet. I should at least have a dab ready. Okay, that's the orange bud. Look, you can see the oil burning on there that's from the last time that I wasted that didn't burn. It makes me sad, man. I wasted fucking dabs. Okay. Just a minute. And let's flip that thing and see if we can find the halfway point on there. I need a second hand. Oh, there's a second hand. There we go. Okay, this should be optimum. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Cannabis is for all. Oh yeah, that's a dab. Hey, Lori. You're welcome. I'm saying you're welcome because I made that sound stop if you guys could hear it. I kicked my computer. It's a long story. All right, so we've got all kinds of things happening in the world today. And with, Donald Trump's impeachment, it kind of takes the attention away. Everything is taking attention away from everything, actually, It's a lot of shit going on all at the same time. And it is 420 right now. Happy 420. Let's go back to some buds. Buds. Yeah. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. I don't know, but one thing's for sure, Bob, you don't have to fucking worry about him anymore. He's not your fucking problem. Last thing you want to do is go sit out in front of somebody's fucking house. You don't do that shit. You fucking sit in between houses. You find a fucking cul-de-sac that doesn't have a house on it. You don't sit right in front of somebody's fucking house, walk around fucking looking in their fucking windows and shit. Or even just looking on their property. Just looking up at their property. It's suspicious. So you don't fucking do it. And that guy got exactly what he fucking deserved. He should have found a more, inconspicuous area to fucking camp out. The woods would have been advisable. Just go fucking pull your car into the woods somewhere and get the fuck out of people's fucking face. Go find some federal property somewhere, or an old lot that, that isn't for sale, that nobody has a house on. How hard could that be to find? Stupid. There's a bunch of fucking stupid people out there, man, doing dumb shit. And you know what? You probably stopped that guy from committing another fucking crime, man. He was up to no good. He should have had a fucking job. He should have had a fucking place to live. Even if it was a halfway house, a hostel, or, a homeless shelter or something, until he could get back on his feet. If that motherfucker had a car, there's no reason for him to not be working, doing something legit. That's fucking crazy. And I understand people have to live in their cars, man, but if you're going to do that, don't fucking park in front of somebody's house, and then don't get out to go take a piss and sit there and go look on their property and shit, like you're looking all around and shit. Don't do it. I like that Dave Chappelle joke where he says, yeah, that's an earthquake. That was a fucking frat quake. Very small. Very small. 1.5, maybe a fucking 2.0. It's not even going to register. Did you guys see anything move? I felt it under my feet. The whole thing, everything shook. Very light. It was just like a wave went up past my house. But it was a very small wave. Just like a ripple. That could be a precursor to a big one, though. I'm looking over here because that's where they come from. And if a big one was coming, I would literally see the tree. I would literally see the trees moving. What's up, dog? Hey, buddy. You been sleeping? Are you looking to see if I got food up here? Yeah. What's up? You look so pretty with your collar. I want to show you off to everybody. Wait till you see his collar. You want to go outside? You want to go outside real fast? All right. Here, let me, where's your leash at? It's right here. Where's my shoes at? I just saw them too. They're right over here. We'll be right back. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Good boy. All right. So he is this new collar is amazing. It glides. It glides around his neck. And it's comfortable. And it's not going to make him itch like that nylon one did. It's so nice, and it looks nice too, right? A little logo on it and shit. It says Black Rhino. Black Rhino. He is my little rhino. Isn't he? Look how big he is. Rogan. He's so beautiful. Beezle. Come here, buddy. Beezle, buddy. Oh! Beezle the Diesel. You know he is a weasel, too. Oh, you're a weasel, too. I know. He knows line of sight. When he's out on the yard, out on the property. If I he left his sex toys. I heard it, and the telescope in the background moved. Telescope. I don't have a telescope, but I wonder what you're talking about. Let's see, how far into the stream was it? It would have been just before the end, so 5 minutes before the end, before I took the dog out. I was out there for like 10 minutes, right? He wanted to go. He wanted to really walk. And because this morning we went on a nice long walk together without the leash. And he was expecting that again. And I want to do that, but I can't do it during a live stream. I can't leave you guys sitting for... It'd take a half hour, 40 minutes. I wouldn't even mind walking the entire property, which would probably take an hour to walk around the whole thing one time. But there's our inroad where it's not an hour's walk. It would probably be like 15 minutes, around 20 minutes, something like that. And we could do that. That would be cool. And it's got a nice hike up too. You know, there's a walk down and a hike up. So it's a really good workout. You know, people have these gymnasium memberships and shit, right? I got property. You know, I just fucking go out there and walk. And it's, for me, it's free. But it's there. And it's beautiful because, like you saw on my mushroom walk, those of you that follow Trendy As Dabbers on Instagram, and you saw my mushroom walk from this morning, I'm going to be doing that all the time. And that's the kind of thing I do, is I walk around and the dog is walking around doing his thing. I'm looking at mushrooms and I'm looking at mosses and mushrooms growing on logs. It's just amazing. There's so much dead wood around here that's rotting, and those mushrooms, they just love it. They love the wood. How long have I had Rogan for? A little under 6 months. In fact, his birthday was yesterday. Rogan's birthday was yesterday. So his half birthday. 6 months old. 6 month old birthday. Half day. Half a year old yesterday. I got him when he was 6 weeks. I think I got him when he was 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks. He was this big. I had him in my hand, and I got a picture on Instagram, and I was looking at it, and I was just commented on it. I was like, God, I can't believe how big he's gotten since then, because this was only 5 months ago, you know? So if you go to my Instagram, you go to all my photos and just scroll down, you will see, there's one. He's bigger. He's gotten a little chubbier right there. Now I get the one. This picture was taken at Dino's house. In fact, Dino may have even been the one that took the photo. I may have taken this. May have been a selfie. I can't remember. But look at how tiny my little puppy was. My little baby boy. And that was that was a week before I picked him up. If I remember correctly. Come on, focus on that face, you fucking stupid ass camera. There you go. Jesus fucking Christ. Why is it so fucking slow? My baby. He had blue eyes. He had little blue eyes. I said he's gonna have brown eyes. Just like Roscoe, he's gonna have brown eyes. And he's got those Roscoe eyes, buddy. Fucking love it. Baby bobblehead Rogan. Yeah, his new collar looks sporty as fuck, doesn't it? Microphone is what shook, not a telescope. You guys saw the microphone shake? This thing? Or this? You saw it fucking shake? That's awesome. I'm gonna go back and watch that shit. It'd be nice to fucking record every single frack quake that I get and put them all in sequence, you know? God, I've had a bad one, man. The first one I've experienced was the worst one I've ever felt. Was the first one, and I thought, that was 9 years ago, guys, and I thought, what have I gotten myself into? That's why there's not a lot of people living out here. Holy shit, what the fuck have I got myself into? I was laying in bed with Roscoe. We were here maybe a week or two in this house. I was in the bedroom. I was like kind of sleeping, but not completely. And as soon as it hit, I was up and I looked at the dog, and the dog was like looking at me, and the whole room was shaking like the goddamn space shuttle was taking off. Boom. And I was like, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. It lasted so long. It was huge. It had to be like, it had to be like a fucking 5.7 or some fucking huge earthquake. And it felt like I was just sitting on the back of a goddamn freight train, man, with my feet dangling off the back. You know? Oh, my globe. Yeah, I'm not doing any more dabs. I'm good. Thanks, though. Thanks, Kathy. God. I wonder if it'll even come off at this point. Yeah, it's too late. It's cemented on there. I'm going to have to heat it up to take it off next time. Anyhow, I've never had a quake like that ever since that first one. That was the worst one. That thing was fucking insane. Then there was the one where, I had the ex-girlfriend and her daughter were in the house. Their dog was right there. And that one, the 5.0, that one was scary. The thing is when you're having a rumble like that, you never know if it's going to get worse and start getting worse, or if it's just going to stop. You never know. You never know if it's going to be a big one. And so during that moment when your house is shaking, that's all that's going through your mind is, what's going to happen next? Is this going to get worse? Was that just a ripple, and now are we going to get a smack? Oh, man. And it's all man-made up here. This is all man-made frack quakes. I live right by a fracking operation. I say right by it. As the crow flies, I can see it, right? I'll tell you exactly how far I am. Give me a second. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to tell you as the crow flies, okay? Because I can tell you how long it takes me to drive there, but it's nowhere near the same. I can literally see the mountaintop where that fucking frack mine is. I see the smoke coming out of it. Okay, here we go. This won't be hard to do at all. Because the scale gives me the scale. There's a 1 mile scale right there. Okay. My house is right there, and the frack mine is... Jeez. Here we go. Here we go. God, it literally shows me the fucking frack location. You could see the frack mine right here. I could show you guys that. I could show you the frack mine. You guys want to see what a fracking... What you want to see the fracking operation that causes my earthquakes? You want to see what it looks like? Because it's right there. I'm going to show it to you. I'm assuming it's going to show up here. Here we go. That's the frack mine that causes the earthquakes at my house. Tractor grader running? Oh, that thing runs like a fucking beast, bro. It's ready anytime. I got it charged 100% right now. It's ready to go right now. I can get on that thing and take it to goddamn Arkansas. I'm ready. I'm ready for a road trip. All right, so anyway, that's the mine right there, guys. Just so you all know what that bitch looks like. Okay, and now I'm gonna just zoom out and see how far away it is from my house. Okay. 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 Okay, that's a 2 mile thing. Okay, this lighter is 2 miles would be that right there. That's 2 miles. Okay. I need something this big. Something this big. Ooh, that might do it. That's close. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 2 miles. Okay, here we go. So, it is not on my screen anymore. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Okay. It is 2 Wow. 4. Fucking 5.5. As the crow flies, I could see the mountain from here. It's 5.5 fucking miles away. That fucking mine. I measured it with my goddamn beard balm, my Honest Amish beard balm. And you know I got the right measurement because it says honest right on the goddamn box. Do not yell at me. That's why my beard looks so fluffy and froofy and soft and touchable. It's a little crooked, actually. It needs a good brushing. "63 sick in 22 states." What? 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 22 states, Zena. What? What happened? Wait a minute. Geo, what's fracking? Fracking is where they're mining in the ground for oil and gas, natural gas and steam. Oh, in our case, they're doing steam fracking, where they shoot water down into the ground to crack it apart. They crack the ground open and it fractures the ground. That's why they call it fracking. And it releases, oil and gas and steam. And then they mine that, right, with these giant facilities. And when they're down there, they're shifting the Earth's crust, basically. And those shifts in the Earth's crust lead to earthquakes. There's no damn way I'm bringing my wife around you. I just saw it on ABC World News. I know it's because of the beard. I just saw it on ABC World News. Get the fuck out of here, Zena. All right, let me get the latest goddamn ABC.com. There it is. ABC.com. I wonder how much they paid for that goddamn website address. Oh, it's all video. This is all their entertainment. Okay, here. Let me go to Google. And let me just type in CDC. We'll just go to CDC. 7 hours ago, 3 days ago. $21 ago. Dude, good luck getting something updated here, right? Give me a link. Yes, I saw it too. It is in China, not here. Any big projects in the works with the grader? Always, Bob. I'm always grading the road where I live. I have to go out there after rains and grade. That's the only reason I got that, really, was just to do that one thing. Travel 8 hours ago. YouTube, no. CDC, home, Facebook, CDC.gov, coronavirus. What is today's the 24th? The first case was reported 3 days ago in the United States. I can't believe the time seems to go by so fast. Yeah, Friday. Friday is today. Second travel-related case. ABC World. I'm going to type in ABC World News. That's got to be on there. ABC World News. With David Muir. Three Americans killed in crash of water tanker plane fighting Australian fighters. Jesus fucking Christ, I hope it isn't the one that we rely on here, man. God fucking damn it. You can't afford to lose resources like that, man. Oh no, please don't be the 747. It was a Lockheed C-130 Hercules.
Breaking news overnight. 3 Americans killed fighting those wildfires in Australia. Their air tanker crashing. James Longman starts us off with the very latest. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. This was a devastating accident. 3 US firemen going down in their plane in what's being described as a fireball. They were in Australia tackling those ongoing bush fires. And this morning, we're hearing a chilling call for help. Overnight, as the fires continue to blaze through this country, a harrowing call to emergency dispatch.
Fire comms message read. Please get up and message read. Like, crashed? Yeah, fire comms, it's just a ball of flames. Over.
3 American firefighters dead after their waterbombing plane crashed.
Our deepest condolences to those families who've been impacted. And today is a stark and horrible reminder of the dangerous conditions.
The Americans were in Australia to help fight the fires near New South Wales, where more than 3,000 homes have been destroyed and 28 people have died. Flames spreading to the nation's capital in Canberra overnight, thick columns of smoke rising above the airport, forcing parts of it to shut down and stranding residents in nearby neighbourhoods.
It was very, very smoky up there.
Dude, it's getting fucking crazy, man. We got the impeachment. We've got this fucking fire in Australia. We've got what's going on with this coronavirus now. It's the goddamn world's on fire right now. A private Canadian firm that helped battle the California fires last year is one of ours, man. The guys were from Montana, Arizona, and Florida. Married with kids. Oh, man. We need more of those planes, man. We need more firefighting planes like that. We just lost one. We need like 20, 30 more. You know? And we need brave pilots to fly them to risk their lives knowing the risk of doing what they're doing. You're flying a fucking a plane that's not designed to pull up like these planes need to do. And they do it time after time after time. You guys, you wouldn't believe. I've watched these planes. It is insane what they do. These are passenger planes. A lot of these planes, they're giant passenger planes. And they dive them in at these fires, and then they fucking pull them up and they bank them, and they let the fucking shit out, and they aim it right at where the fires are. It's crazy. And they make it look easy. But it looks like the scariest fucking thing you've ever seen in your entire life. All right, so that was going on. Where's this goddamn fucking story at? It's not even the fucking headline. I can't believe this. Shooting in Seattle, 6 dead. No, 1 dead, 6 injured. Fish market shooting. Okay, here we go. Coronavirus. Nearly 300 people. This is from January 21st. This article is from January 21st. It's not even worth reading. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. This is a fucking joke. Can somebody please source me out an article that says, what did you just say? That ABC News is reporting that there's how many cases in the United States now? What did you just say? $63 sick in 22 states. 63 sick in 22 states. All right, I'm just going to type that into Google. Okay, here we go. The CDC is monitoring 63 people in the United States in 22 states for possible illness, but says that current risk to the American public is low. Oh, man. Why do they keep saying that? The Chicago woman returned from Wuhan a week ago and has mostly stayed in her home since returning from that visit. 8 hours ago. Here we go. CDC investigating dozens of potential patients across 22 states. 11 were found negative. This is coming out from Fox, from ADN. New York Times, coronavirus live updates, death toll climbs. CDC told reporters that 63 patients in 22 states were under. Began examining passport for Wuhan for signs of illness. Ground beef. Salmonella, that's crazy. That's something else. I mean, I wonder if I'm going to go to Fox 10 Phoenix, actually. The Centers for Disease Control Prevention said Friday has confirmed a second case in the U.S. of the deadly coronavirus from China and is investigating dozens of potential patients across 22 states who have shown signs of the pneumonia-like illness. The second confirmed case is a 60-year-old Chicago woman, the CDC said. The woman returned from a visit to the Chinese city of Wuhan on January 13th, where the outbreak began last month, without showing any signs of the illness. But a few days later, she called her doctor to report feeling sick. The woman was hospitalized to prevent spread of the viruses and is doing well. God, how do you treat someone like that? The agency said at least 63 patients in 22 states are under investigation for potential signs of the new viral respiratory illness. 2 cases have been confirmed positive, while 11 were negative. The first U.S. case was identified as a male in Washington State resident who also visited the outbreak's epicenter. Dr. Nancy Messner of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said the risk to the U.S. public remains low, but that it's likely more cases will be diagnosed in the coming days as the virus appears to have a 2-week incubation period. Well, there you go. 2-week incubation period. Let's give this 14 days and see where we are, guys. Hey, Tommy. Health officials in China said Friday the number of confirmed cases has increased to more than 800. 26 people have died, including the first 2 deaths outside the central province of Hubei. In an effort to contain the deadly virus, Wuhan halted all outbound flights, trains, buses, and ferries on Thursday, as well as 12 other cities in Hubei. A combined population of more than 36 million residents have been under lockdown as a result. Not locked down enough, I guess. You know, tell France that and tell the United States that. And who's to say Canada, and Germany's not next? How to avoid getting sick on a plane and in general as a coronavirus and common cold. How to avoid getting sick on a plane. Sponsored. I hate all these sponsored fucking ads and shit. Alright, let me see what this one says. Hey, happy top of the hour. Cheers, everybody. How to avoid getting sick on a plane. Avoid contact with sick people. Avoid animals. Wash hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Carry hand sanitizer with you. At least 60% alcohol concentration. Cover your mouth and nose with a tissue or your sleeve when coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. Keep the air vents above your seat open during your flight to improve ventilation, ideally pointing them away from your face. Put them on your neighbor. Wipe down armrests and your tray table with sanitary wipes and avoid touching the handle on the bathroom doors if possible by using a tissue or sanitary wipe. Bring a face mask and wear it if you're sitting next to someone coughing or sneezing. Sit in a window seat and don't get up until the flight is over if possible. If you are seated next to someone sick, ask a flight attendant if it's possible to move. Passengers sitting within 2 seats or a row of a passenger with a respiratory illness have an 80% higher risk of getting sick. CDC's most important recommendation is to avoid traveling when you're sick. I think that when you're in line at the airport and if someone is sneezing and coughing and shit, they should pull them out of line and say, you need to leave. You need to travel on another day, pal. Sucks to be you. Sucks. We're not risking getting, 257 fucking other passengers sick because of your illness. There's elderly people. There's babies on board. What the fuck are you doing? Go home. Get well, and then get on a goddamn plane. So this one says they're investigating. It's 63 patients in 22 states. fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I just realized I gotta bring up the chat and the clock. I had them off and forgot it. Oh. These guys need to come out here and do this work. When Rogan and I were outside just now walking, it started raining just a little bit. It was very light drizzle. But I hope that warms things up, man. I hope it starts getting a little warmer. I mean, here it snows as late as April. We'd like to get that water in the ground, man. Combat those fucking pine beetles. I was looking at some big ass ponderosa pines today, and I go, those fucking pine beetles can't get you, can they? The fucking bark is like, I'm not kidding, the bark is like an inch thick on these ponderosa pines. You can't even imagine inch thick bark on trees. A one piece of bark this fucking big. Like a plate of armor on these ponderosa pines, and you don't see any pine beetle damage on those big ones. I'm like, you guys are fucking years away, just a few years away from not being able to do this anymore. Capper, that's right. I remember being on the monorail at Disney World. The woman went to Disney and she was fucking sick. And she was sneezing. It was fucking disgusting, man. Oh my God. That tastes like Jack Hammer a little bit. Hello, Trina. Okay. 10 after. 7:10, you mean? Might be 7:10. Might be 7:10. Jack Harrer. That's right. Got confused there for a moment. Mixing my dabs with my bowls. How hot? It's gotten, it's gotten over 110 degrees up here. But for the most part, it's not so bad. That's what the air conditioner is for. That's what air conditioner and internet is for. Okay, so happy 7:10, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. I saw an old Tucker Carlson video from Fox News, you know. He had a climate meteorologist on, whatever. The guy was from Alabama. He was at Alabama University or something. I was like, oh, okay, Alabama science, here we go, right? Alabama science featured on fucking Tucker Carlson. Of course, the guy says there's not been an uptick in the amount of hurricanes since the 1950s. In fact, the amount of those storms has decreased 50%. So I was like, that just doesn't sound right to me. So I'm going to go online and I'm going to see what that's all about. So I did a little research myself. Turns out, sure enough, there has been a 50% decrease in hurricanes that have hit land. But guess what? There's been an increase in the amount of storms overall in the ocean. And the fact that they haven't hit land, that's great. But the amount of storms has increased. And Tucker Carlson, featuring Alabama fucking scientists on his goddamn show, only goes on to prove, for some reason, he was trying to paint a narrative. You know, when you're hiring a scientist from fucking Alabama, you know, you need to fucking ask yourself, why are you getting your scientists from Alabama, Tucker? That's kind of weird. That's kind of a blood red fucking state, isn't it? From the president who said, you know, it's all a hoax. It's all a money making industry. Guys, I'm gonna make you a promise. Okay, I'm gonna make you a promise. Okay, this is my promise to you. Even if Trendy Asdabbers is no more, if I'm still alive and Donald Trump dies, I will go online on Restream to all my channels and I will dance a fucking jig for all of you. Okay? I promise you that. Newsflash, let's see what that is. Donald Trump dead. He's so fucking funny. Is a scientist inbred? I know this. Whoa, holy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? Dude. I don't see a notification. What was that? Quarter of the hour. Cannabis is a tissus for all. Cheers, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. I don't want to do that like Wayne's World. Party time. Time for dab. Excellent. Woo, woo, woo. I'm here to satisfy, ladies. I'm here to satisfy. With my dance moves. I'm a dancer. I'm a prancer. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a tissus for all. Cheers, everybody. Rogan ran away from me today. I didn't have his collar and his leash yet. And I let him out, and he went, towards the neighbor's house, and I said, no, no, no. And he was getting further and further away from me on my driveway, and I knew the direction he was going because he could hear the kids down there screaming. His little ears, he fucking hears everything. He hears the little kids playing. And I go, I got a COOKIE for you, and I'm saying that over and over again. He looks and he stops. Then he turns around, he moves further towards their house. I'm saying it over and over again, so I get on the quad and I fire it up because usually when he hears the quad, he gets excited, he comes running over. I'm firing up the quad. Come on, let's go, let's go. At first he's like, got all excited. He listened to me revving the engine. Fucking, hey, Hutch, what's up, son? He gets behind the rim of the trailer. I back the quad up. Now, I'm live up on a mountain, okay? My neighbors live down in a valley. So I'm way up. They can't even see my home, okay? I'm up on my driveway, which is right by my house. I back the quad up. I do a little, I do a little 2-point, back up, make a left, pull over to where he just was. And I get up on the peak of the mountain and I look down. And I'm scanning. It's all trees and pine needles. Trees and pine needles. Trees and pine needles. There's no fucking Rogan. I'm like, okay, unbelievable. He's already off my fucking property. Which means by the time I fucking spun the quad around, which took me like 4 seconds. Literally, it took me 4 or 5 seconds. He ran. Easy. 200 feet off my property. So, down a mountain, right? So I go down the driveway, hit the road, go down the road, go to my neighbor's property. And I think I'm careful because he's going to be right there on the road. I mean, I'm right there on the fucking quad hauling ass. I look, he's already down on their property to their house. He had run 500 fucking feet in a matter of 20 seconds. He ran, that little guy, he ran 500 feet and he had already assaulted their little 2-year-old. Facts. It's fucking crazy. I couldn't believe how, I didn't see it. He ran so fast, I didn't get to see him run. He ran so fast, I didn't get to see him run. I can't imagine how fast he runs now. I can't imagine what that looked like. 500 feet in, 15 seconds. He probably did it. Because he had already crossed the road by then. He bolted. And then, of course, I get off the quad. He doesn't want to come over to me. He's already assaulted the child. The child's sitting there crying and shoveling, crying and shoveling. He's got the tears. The dog just scared me. I gotta keep shoveling the sand. It's the fucking cutest thing, I swear to fucking... So, all right, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cheers, everybody. Jack Harrer in the bowl. I stayed on just to smoke 420 with you guys. I stayed on an extra 45 minutes. If you appreciate it, go to Twitter and follow Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. Start retweeting everything that you see me putting out there. Yeah, let's see if that guy, Trendy As Dabber, is still on there. Twitter.com/Trendy As Dabber. Yep, looks like he's still up. Yep, Trendy As Dabber follows me. There he is. Whatever. Unreal. New tweet notifications from John Cusack. Where are you, John? Bill Burr just tweeted fucking 14 minutes ago. It's only got 6 responses. Tickets on sale now for Caesars Windsor on April 29th. I'm going to say something funny to him. I wanted to name my dog after you, so I called him Rogan. He's gonna see that! He's only got 7 replies on his tweet. He put it up 15 minutes ago. Bill Burr's doing this right now. He's waiting for responses on his tweet. He's gonna see that shit. Fucking Bill Burr. Dude, I caught him on a fucking tweet. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Dude, you go to a Bill Burr tweet and usually there's like thousands and thousands of people. I got in, I'm number 7 on the comments. Oh my god, I'm retweeting it right now. I'm retweeting that. Windsor, April 29th. That's exciting. Southern California. I could do another one. He's got another one up there. It's only got Vancouver. Oh, he's tweeting all of his fucking dates. 3 of them. Vancouver. This one's only got 13 responses, man. He's going to see those. I just saw one of his things get a response. It went from 7 to 8. The one on Windsor. This one's 8. You think of something funny to tell Bill Burr. You know? You know, something really sarcastic and witty. Yeah, I got one for him. I'd love to come see you, but that new Wu-Tang drinking Coronas thing makes me want to stay in. I'd love to come see you, but then that new Wu-Tang drinking Coronas thing makes me want to stay in. I cracked myself up! What? With the notification? Why am I getting the notification? What sort of notification? I keep getting a notification. Sound detected. Sound detected. Okay, that's me yelling. Okay, I guess my sound detector says I'm yelling. Okay, that's very good. We're very good. Close. What else we got? Nope, close. Look, what else we got here? We're going to check this. We're going to check a few things. See what? You know, I'm afraid one day I might just forget who I am. All these personalities, you know, I just might go in and out of each one and not even know who I really am. Sometimes I might talk like this. Let's see how much energy I produced today. Wow. That's really bad. 16 yesterday. 31 the day before. Not really good. We've had some overcast days. Bob, you know, get a soil like Pro Mix if you can, and then put vegetable compost in it. You wouldn't believe these fucking vegetables coming out of my vegetable compost. I didn't even plant them. They're just coming out of my vegetable compost. I've decided to just let them grow in there. I was going to replant them. I was going to pull them out, put them in other pots. I was like, maybe not, man. I might just leave them in and just have vegetables growing along the bottom of my cannabis grow. Good thing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I like that guy, Shahid Buttar for Congress, the guy that was debating Jimmy Dore, the guy that was making fun of the way he looks because he's got the man bun. You know, you guys are all going to know who he is now because of the man bun, and I think that's going to make him famous, actually. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to unseat Nancy Pelosi, man, I'm all for it. Should we create a man bun in honor of him? No. No. Oh, let's not do that. Yeah, Pro Mix and Veggie Compost. Listen, go get yourself Earth. Pick up. Write this down, Bob. Okay, write this stuff down. Yeah, I'm going to tell you. Get yourself earthworm castings. They got it by the 30, 20, usually 20 pound. It's really lightweight. They usually got like big 20 pound, 30 pound bags of it. Okay, get yourself Pro Mix. Get yourself, I'm going to totally hook you up. Get yourself earthworm castings. Okay, get yourself a bag of perlite. Get like a 20-pound bag of perlite. It's the white stuff. It looks like styrofoam, but it's really just little pieces of very lightweight rock that hold moisture. You want a lot of that stuff. You know, you can get a 40-pound bag too if you want. I don't think they get that heavy. I don't know. It's not that heavy. Okay? You're going to get go to down where they have in the garden center and see if they have the meals, you know, bat guano, blood meal, bone meal, fish meal, fish bone meal, alfalfa meal, cottonseed meal, and look for a mycorrhizal product. Usually the meals I just mentioned, they'll have the mycorrhizae already in them. You're going to mix this all into the soil with your mushroom compost. And you're going to want to keep this well drained, and you're going to want to keep it wet. As soon as you get it wet, you're going to activate it all. And you're going to want to water every day. In fact, I got to go down to my growing water today. I haven't done that yet. I haven't been down in there. I know I'm going to walk in there. It's just going to be fucking amazing, though. In fact, I think I'm going to spray for aphids again today. Instead of every 7 days like the bottle says, I'm going to spray like every 3 days. Fucking knock them fuckers to goddamn another goddamn galaxy. What's up, little dog? Are you getting up? Rogan? Rogan. Are you getting up, buddy? What's up, buddy? He had an egg this morning. I totally hooked him up. Come here. What's up? Hey, you. Hey. Hey. Rogan, what you got, buddy? What you got? What you got right there? He just got up. He's all groggy. He's already trying to pick the football up off the ground. Oh, now he's going to lay down. Oh, you're going to lay down. He likes to rest his legs when he first wakes up. He always does that. So remember that weird thing that was going on with my neck yesterday? I think it is a pulled muscle. I think I'm going to be all right. It's just like a weird thing that I did something. I don't know what I did. And I think I'm getting a hive right here in between my... You guys ever get hives? It's starting to itch really badly right here, and I'm starting to scratch it. I'm not even thinking about it. Let's take some of that trendy pain oil and see if the old stuff, this isn't even the strong stuff, and let's rub that right on the hive and see if that makes the itching go away. Got a little piece of beard hair on there, don't I? Get that beard hair off of there. One of my goddamn beard hairs. Getting in the mix. It's getting in the mix. Any training program. Yeah, it's called a leash and a collar and talking a lot while I drag them around and tell them what I want them to do. the leash and the collar are going to help big time. Like when I say come and I pull him towards me, he's going to get the idea eventually. That's what he's going to have to do. You know? Like I said, like I told him earlier when on the show, I was like, get in the house as we're walking in the house. Get in the house, you know? Okay, get in the house. Or let's go outside. You want to go outside? So he knows what that means. Like right now, his ears just went, pow. I'd love to take him for another walk. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You guys, I'm applauding for y'all. You guys, it's a 2-hour show, man. And you guys have been fantastic. And I'll come back tonight and do a night show, I'm sure. So, no law regarding cannabis. You guys know how to find me. And please... Oh, good. Here's the... You okay, Harles? Harles knocked the baby gate over and set off the motion sensor. Please head over to Twitter if you really want to support me. It's Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. The itching has gone on my hand. It's gone. By the way, it's totally not itching me anymore. Not bothering me. I don't feel the urge to scratch it anymore, and I don't feel it anymore. And it relaxes me, and it makes me feel better. Trendy Pain Oil. Seriously. I haven't been selling a lot of it, but I went ahead and it's got the extra strength now, and I've got 13 boxes sitting over there. So there's plenty of it ready to go, and plus I have to make a delivery. Deb's waiting on hers, or somebody else is waiting on theirs. We need to get on that quad. You know? Can't have heartburn bouncing around on the fucking quad. Get on the quad. It's 50 degrees. It's not that bad. Put my jacket on. Take that mail down there. Take Rogan out for a little walk first, though. Yeah, you guys, it's amazing. It made the itching on my hive stop. It made my hive stop itching. All right. I need to call my cousin. I will talk to you guys later. You guys, no law regarding cannabis. Please head on over to Twitter. I will see you there. I'll be not broadcasting. I mean, I will be tweeting from Twitter, looking for you guys, and I will be retweeting. If you guys have good stuff, retweeting your stuff, and hopefully you'll retweet everything that I'm putting out there. All right, bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.